Hey guys, it's Melissa. Thank you for joining me today. It is super hot, it's July, and so I've been brainstorming a bunch of new ways to either use up fruits that I have in the house and basically ways to keep my family hydrated. So today I have 3 really easy fruity drinks that you could offer your family or your children, and wait until the end of my video because I'll reveal a 4th slightly medium level juice made out of this fruit. Show your fruit. Made out of this crazy fruit, which is another really fun option to have in your arsenal for staying cool and hydrated, and just for introducing other flavors to your family, which you might want to do. So very quickly, I recently had some leftover fruit, cut up fruit that I cut for the family. Usually I'll have it in the house for breakfast, or it goes in my lunchbox. And then at the end of the day, I have these last few pieces of fruit. So what did I do? I poured rosé over mine, and the internet broke because all of you were like, rosé? Anyway, you would do it too. So then my children saw me pouring rosé over their chopped up fruit, and they wanted something. So this is the Sangria for children. This is the non-alcoholic Sangria invention that I just came up with, which is leftover cut up fruit, watermelon, and pitted black cherries. I threw a couple of ice cubes on top of it. Will you help mommy with this? And then I happen to have ginger ale in the house, which normally my children do not have sodas at all. You could use apple cider, sparkling cider, or just bubble water, or something else of your choosing. And I just took a little bit of ginger ale for a special occasion, poured it over my cold chopped up fruit and ice cubes, and this was like the biggest hit ever with my kids. They loved it, and the other thing that it did for me was it was a way that I was able to lure them to the table for dinner with this very exciting children's cocktail. And then, like people do in bars, I served small plates to them for dinner. So it was a great way to whet their appetite, get them hydrated in a different way than I normally do. And I have a little straw and I stick it in, and it's like a little party. My next drink is really fast, and this is Jamaica tea. This is tea made from a hibiscus flower. It's dried. I have some here. It's like a beautiful flower like you'd see in Hawaii, hibiscus. When it's dried, it still looks like a flower. And I didn't even boil my water for this. So this was a very summertime friendly recipe. I just filled a little tea ball with my dried Jamaica that I bought loose at the Latin supermarket. And I put it in a pitcher of water, and I set it in a sunny spot in my kitchen, and it brewed itself while I was doing other things. So that's Jamaica tea. It's very fruity flavored and kind of has like a fruity sweetness to it, which you could sweeten further with sugar water or agave or something else if you like, but we don't sweeten it at all. You could put fruits in it and float a fruit like a white peach or something inside, and that would be beautiful. But this is like a no work kind of recipe that you could have on hand, and it's caffeine free. The last drink I have for you, you've probably made before. It is a yogurt, frozen banana, and ice cube smoothie. This is something that's like really refreshing and hydrating. It's icy cold. You can freeze your bananas, you can not freeze your bananas. I basically did 1 sliced banana, a cup of yogurt, and a cup of ice cubes. I whirled that in my blender, and this one I'm gonna put the lid on, and I'm gonna take it to go pick up my big girl at camp. So those are 3 really easy, almost nothing involved to do them, drinks to offer your kids. For my last juice, I wanted to talk to you about cactus fruit, which I know some of you may never have handled before. This one has the spines removed, and I bought it also at like a corner grocery store, or you can get them in the Latin markets. I got a couple pounds for about $5, and they will be coming into season at the end of the summer and then through the early fall here in California. What I like to do is I just peel my cactus fruit. It has seeds that really bother my children and my husband, and they don't like to swallow the seeds. So I found that if you do just a very simple dice of your peeled cactus fruit, lay it in a colander lined with cheesecloth, I then get out all of my motherly frustrations by twisting the cheesecloth closed and wringing it out, and you wring out the juice. If you are using a red cactus fruit like I am, you're gonna get a bright magenta juice that's almost viscous. It's kind of thick, like aloe vera is thick. And so you can thin it, you can cut it with ice, you can top it with a little soda water. And if you really want to bump up the sweetness, you can add some simple syrup or agave to it to sweeten it further. If you use the green cactus fruits, you're gonna get a hot lime green colored juice. And sometimes if I'm very fancy, I will make one color cactus fruit juice and I'll dice up the other color cactus fruit and I'll put just like a little garnish to have both colors in one glass. This is so beautiful, it's so fresh, it is full of all kinds of electrolytes and nutrition. So give it a chance. I know that everyone is super busy in the summer, but if you have a moment's time to just dice up a fresh fruit for your family, you can have something beautiful and inviting waiting for your family in the fridge, and it's gonna keep you cool this summer. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed these simple drinks for summertime, and I know that you and your family are gonna love them. Bye-bye.